Hope you're having a great Friday. It's August 1st, 2025. Man, this year's going. This is going to be a tough one, all right? This is going to be a tough day. It's going to be tough subjects that I'm going to talk about today, but they got to be spoken about. They got to be spoken about. So, let's get into this. First of all, really pissed me off. It really pissed me off when I heard, "What's up, Jeremy, my brother? You know, I know you felt this too, bro. But it really pissed me off when I heard him refer to a human being as property. He stole her away. If that's not just, heartbreaking cruelty, but it's also exactly what they think about you, what they think about us, what they think about the American people. Property. Owned. To be done with whatever they want. And that small little sentence about this beautiful young woman who tragically took her life, saying that she was stolen, is beta boy bitch cowardness. And another Freudian admission, Freudian confession, brag about how they treat human beings. So, stolen, right? To be shared, to be dominated, to be owned, because she never had any problem with us, was the justification. Owned, like the immigrants in the work camps. They're owned. Keon, what's up, baby? What's up, brother? Babo. Rough Texan cowboy. That's what I'm talking about. That's the beauty of our American diversity, bro. We come in every color. We come in every shape. We come with every background, because that is what the founding fathers envisioned when they put we the people first. They put we the people bigger than everything else. So for those that don't know me, I'm George DeLara. I'm a regular American, middle of the road, spent my entire life lifting myself up by my bootstraps, only to have them cut off in many different ways. But I proved every time that what I was doing was right, what I was doing was righteous, and with the right intention. And that's exactly what this is. This is a crazy and impossible that a broken, retired, senior citizen who's facing the brunt of all this ignorance and hatred in the front lines wants to be your next president. It's crazy. It's crazy and impossible. Bruce Berry, Brian Carter, what's up, guys? Floyd Epperson, what's up, my brothers? We, that is you, a small group of men, wrote the Declaration of Independence and succeeded against the world's most powerful army to establish a nation based on freedom. That's it, bro. That was their only purpose. Freedom. Freedom of religion. Freedom of pursuit of your life, your freedom to live your life how you want. So let's go, baby. Let's make this that vision. Let's complete that vision for them. Let's not let a handful of beta boy bitches who are afraid of everyone. They're afraid of women. They're afraid. They're afraid of women. They're afraid of minorities. We're afraid of brown people. We're afraid. We're afraid they're taking our jobs. They're taking our opportunities. We don't want a level playing field. We gotta have things in our favor, because that's the only way we can win. That's what they are. They're barking chihuahuas. Barking chihuahuas. Pendejos. That's what they are. And I'm going to say it again. There are zero cojones in D.C. right now. I mean, there is a couple of beautiful young women who have more cojones than all of Washington put together. And that's what I'm bringing to the table. Cojones. Cojones to stand up to all these dumbasses and tell them, no, bro. The same thing the founding fathers wrote in that Declaration of Independence, which was the Dear John letter to King George. And they said, no, bro, you ain't right. King George ain't right. And they wrote their Declaration of Independence. What's up, Walter? What's up, Google? What's up, Earl? Robert, Harry, Liberal Tears joined. Liberal, that's another one of those little words that they think is an insult. And baby, look, let me tell you something. I like my money coming in liberally, all right? I like my love liberal. I give my love liberal. I want success. I want love. I want my art to be seen liberally by everyone throughout the world. So liberal is not a bad thing. I want my health to be liberal, to be great. Not conservatively well. And the meaning of conservative is not what it was. A conservative were people like Barry Goldwater. All right? Those people don't exist. These people aren't Republicans. These people aren't conservatives. These are autocrats. These are beta boy bitches who are afraid of everyone and want to take your money, because everything is about taking your money. They're bragging about, we're taking in more money we ever have. Yeah, motherfuckers. We know. We know. It's coming out of our pockets. What's up, Robert? It's coming out of our pocket, Austin. Welcome to the show, baby. Welcome to Crazy and Impossible. We the people, every single one of you. Elba, I see you. Everyone, Southern Captive, we're going to set you free, baby. We're going to set you free. How are you doing, brother? I'm here fighting for you, bro. I'm here fighting for you. I think America deserves a president that is going to be out there to make your life better. But that's not what we're seeing, bro. That's not what we saw. There are beta boy bitches out there who have given up. They know that they are pathetic beta boy bitch barking chihuahuas who've peaked and their life ain't going to get any better. And then they see these immigrants coming from all over the world who can't even speak the language move into a trailer next door to them that they've been in for 10, 15 years. And this minority family within 2 years is out of that trailer and bought a home. Within 5 years, that minority family has their own business. And within 10, they bought their big home. They're driving that foreign car they wanted. And the white beta boy bitch is in the trailer smoking Marlboros, sucking down Bud Light, and lighting up that meth, saying, how the hell did that minority people let out of the trailer? They must be doing something illegal.
Because I've been here 30 years, 40 years. My grandparents have been here for 2,000 years. And we living in a trailer. And they living in that big house in the other neighborhood. What did the minority people do?
Yeah, you know what they did? They worked their asses off. They busted their butt and saved their money. They didn't smoke Marlboro. They didn't buy meth. They didn't drink it down in Bud Light. They saved it. They put it away and they invested it in themselves, in their future, in their prosperity. And that's what pisses you dumbasses off. They're coming to take our jobs. They taking our livelihood. No, they ain't, motherfuckers. They're building their own better than yours ever was. And that's what pisses you dumbasses off. So when I'm your president, I'm going to change all that. We're going to educate you, bro. We're going to empower you so that you, too, can achieve that dream that you've been weaponized against yourself to not earn, to not get to. Erlene, what's up, baby? Party Saurus, yeah. I like that. I like that. Party Saurus. And that's what we need to do, bro. We need to get our country back to where we can party, to where we can enjoy our freedom, our diversity. All right? It ain't nobody's business. I say it falls under the nunya category. What somebody does behind closed doors. And I get it. Listen, we were attacked. We were attacked on September 11th. We were attacked. Our freedom was attacked. Our safety, our tranquility, our sense of security was violated. All right? And we had to do things. We had to make things happen. All right, Maga Ray, come on in, brother. I want all you guys. You're the ones that especially need to hear a little bit of intelligence because all you're hearing is ignorance and hatred for fellow Americans. And we're going to put an end to that. We're going to put an end to that because this is the melting pot of the world. Minorities built this, maintained this, cleaned this, fixed this, run this. And we ain't going to let a few beta boy bitches minimize the accomplishments of every single one of you, your ancestors, your families, who came to this country recently or 250 years ago. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because if they came 250 years ago, they were illegal by your current definition because wanting a better life is not a crime. All right? And because some of you come from that position of being better than everybody else and say, well, they need to do it the right way. They need to come the right way. They need to do it the right way. All right. Let's put you in their situation. All right. You are a single father, mother, whatever, with 3 children. Your husband got killed, is no longer in the picture. Your wife got killed, no longer in the picture. So it's only you with those children. The local gang that runs the area kidnaps your 8 and 10-year-old sons, brands them with their tattoo at age 8 and 10, and you say, that's it. I can't take this. I can't do this anymore. So you, from that poverty that you are in that neighborhood run by gangs, do you think these people have the means to do it right? Do you think they have the time to wait to be able to do it right? What would you do? What would you do if you're in that position? Here's a moron. There we go. Trump making America great. There we go. That's all they got. See? That's a beta boy bitch example right there of someone who cannot come up with their own words. They have to rubber stamp little phrases and little ignorance, hatred, because that making America great, America first, comes from white supremacy. That comes out of ignorance and hatred. Because I remember the stories of people coming over to our apartment in New York to say goodbye, that they were going back to Cuba because Castro was going to make Cuba great. And this is the same playbook. It's the same autocratic dictatorship. Because ignorance. See, Elvis, I'm sure Elvis reads at a second or third grade level. That's the extent of Elvis's vocabulary right now. Trump owns the liberals because we gotta own the liberals, because it don't matter that we destroy the planet and we destroy the world, because we don't want the president to make our life better. We just work in chihuahuas. We have no vocabulary. We can only say make America great and Trump is the best, because we're a bunch of working chihuahuas. We're a bunch of beta boy bitches. Yeah, Wall Street Journal is owned by one of the oligarchs, so don't put too much weight in it. That's going to vary back and forth. They're going to put out bullshit on both sides. So the Wall Street Journal doesn't have much credibility. All right? The USA knows nothing to authorize invaders. Well, you know what? On January 4th, 1776, unauthorized invaders wrote a Declaration of Independence against King George, a tyrant, a dictator, a king, who we said, fuck you, King George. Like we're saying, fuck you, Donald Trump, you're a puppet moron. And the ones running the show are the ones from Project 2025, because there are no leaders. You're all pathetic beta boy bitches. Every one of you. All right, so those unauthorized invaders in 1776 created a declaration. A small group of talented men wrote a Declaration of Independence. Yeah, you cannot change laws and then say follow them. 2025 is not a regular year. This is a year where autocratic dictatorships are trying to destroy the founding fathers' vision of 250 years of the greatest democracy the world has ever seen. By a pedophile. That is who you're supporting. Pedophilia, kidnappers, rapists, felonies. That's who you guys are supporting. And we know, I love you guys. I love every single one of you, because you're like those barky little chihuahuas. You don't know any better. You've been weaponized against yourselves. Elvis needs Elvis needs a history lesson, because Elvis is a perfect example of the beta boy bitch logic or illogic that has been spread by Fox News, by Newsmax. They're on, if you're out in the Midwest, there's a bunch of stations popping up that all they do is spread right-wing ignorance and hatred for fellow human beings. But guess what, beta boy bitches? Brown people have been on this land way before any of y'all came here. The invaders and the ones who came illegally were your ancestors. Your ancestors are the one that came here illegally. All right? So my point is to let's stop that. Let's stop that ignorance and hatred. That doesn't help any of us. And I know a lot of you beta boy bitches were scorned by our beautiful Latina women that you got. You know, are the most beautiful women on the planet. You know that in high school or middle school or wherever you fell in love with a beautiful Latina or minority woman or a beautiful black girl. Who knows? Maybe it was that your family wouldn't allow it, or she just told you, look, go kick rocks, you fucking dumbass. And she broke your heart. And that is your scorn. And that is why you hate all Latinos. Because that bitch broke my heart. Because you're a beta boy bitch. Every single one of you. You're taking my jobs. The opportunity is that level. Like that Stephen Miller, my God, what an example of fucking inbreeding. Oh my God, that motherfucker ain't never got no pussy unless he paid for it. Excuse my language. And excuse my disrespect to the ladies. I don't mean it that way. But you just look at him and you know what kind of a dumbass that guy was. Yeah, deportations. The issue is not deportation. Human dignity.